NYSEinstein from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. Have I got some tires for you? It's Friday, July 15th, middle of the month. We are record close. Dow Jones, 18,516 points, 10 points above yesterday's close. The S&P down, in fact. Kind of curious. Gold all day long was selling off. Okay, market closed flattish. Market opened up big. We had an expiration today. Volume was big. Market opened up big. Fundamentals seemed fine. Apparently, CPI numbers, price index numbers, all the retail sales, things seemed solid from a macro point of view this morning, and the market seemed to rally. What ended up happening after the market opened, popped up. There's got to be some fatigue in these massive rallies. We've been on a rally now for 2 full weeks off the Brexit. We are at all-time highs, and eventually, markets need to take a breather like anything else. You can step on the gas and go 120 miles an hour only for so long, and then your foot gets tired, the gas runs out, and you've got to take a breather. But, ladies and gentlemen, what's unbelievable? So, 10 o'clock, some numbers came out which the CPI number, in fact, did come out, which was a little bit inflated. And what that kind of pointed to, and this is stuff that's very microeconomics, a little bit over my head. I look like Einstein. I'm not as bright as he is. But it turns out what I've learned today is that was pointing the finger at maybe that the Fed would, in fact, raise rates this year, maybe even sooner than later. And that took a little bit of the air out of that market. Okay, we opened up, we popped another 20 or 50 points, and then we sold off. Ladies and gentlemen, it sold off into around the 1245 level, time-wise, midday, 2066 in the S&P. And you know what? Like a market that just doesn't want to stop, like people on the sidelines with money, smart money with shopping lists in this market. I mean, how do you buy them up here? I guess some people have to. Some funds have to. Some funds are underperforming. It's been a hard year for funds, and sometimes they just got to go, we've got to get involved. Whether there was a little short cover, whether there's money coming to work, whether there was the option, the end of the day, an option expiration, the market rallied back. We ended up closing positive. It was quite a rebuff to the sell-off that happened off that fear that maybe they are in fact going to raise rates. And we closed up 10 points. An incredible week. For me, it's sort of a sad day. What's going on around the world, politically, attempted coup in Turkey, a massive terrorist attack in France. I have this fear that the world's coming to an end, that we've got biblical proportion madness going on, dogs and cats living together, madness, and that I hope we don't get numb to the fact that, what happened in France yesterday was not on the news all day as it should have been. I hope we don't get numb to the fact that people are being murdered around the world for, hatred. Hatred's a rough thing, right? You guys are Germans, I'm a Jew, we now get along. We didn't always do that. The world's had its points in history where there's been hatred, and we know that it's from the beginning of time, okay? Things can get better, people do regroup, but we're at a stage in history right now where shit is crazy, but NYSE never disappoints. Market at an all-time high. From a trading point of view, it was actually a good day. You kind of felt in the morning that we were going to, that spike and that rally was time to short them. It did come in a little bit, but you can't be greedy. You got to take what the market gives, not what you want, in my opinion. Okay, you cannot wish this market to go in a direction. It's going to go where it goes. Follow that trend. It's Friday afternoon, midsummer. I'm exhausted. Hard week. I'm going to go home. I'll pick this all up for you next week. Big earnings week next week. IBM, Honeywell, some big industrials, whatnot. We're going to see what the next leg up is here. Do we sell off hard? Is this a big bubble? Do we establish a foundation in this 18,500 level on the Dow and go to 20,000? I don't know. I ain't going to bet on it. I love y'all.